Are you ready for this watch party, baby? Are you guys getting ready for this watch party, or is it just me? How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, who's all have watched the video already? Who all has watched both these videos already? Because I'll need you to do me a favor. I'll need you to definitely go take a look and get your like button in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, seriously now. You got to get your like button in there. Let's see, what do we got going on this here? Okay. All right, we're good here. Who all watched part 1 and part 2? Hit that like button in that video. Come back, hit the like button in this one here if you're happy. We're going to hang out tonight. I'm going to give you all some more of my time. And I missed you guys, so it'd be good to kind of see, you know, I was so busy in the live chat. What was that, yesterday or today? Gosh. Man, let me just tell you some of the things that I have to do. It's definitely tough stuff. All right, let's go in here. Let's look at what we got going on here. Hey, YouTube. Thanks so much for being a fan. Thanks for joining me tonight. We're going to do a watch party this evening. We're looking at the 2 videos that just got done with the Pomeranian that was matted, 14 years old, blind, going blind, deaf, and very hard to handle. So we're going to do that together, and I hope you enjoy it. So here, let's watch together. If you've never been on a live with us, what happens is we're hanging out. You got the email. If you didn't get the email, your notifications are not correct. If your notifications are not correct, then you need to click the notification bell next to the video down there somewhere and make sure you've hit all notifications. If that's still not working, the notifications within your device need to be adjusted within your device, not YouTube and not this and not that, but within your actual device itself. Go to settings, go to notifications, and make sure like YouTube is on. Okay. And then you'll get an email, you'll get a text, you'll get whatever you choose to let you know your favorite channels like this one are live. Here we go. We're going to watch some videos together. These are videos that just got loaded. We did, if you didn't catch the date, July 4th was my groom with this client. That tells you how far behind we are. And so, have you seen some of those comments like, is that all your stuff in the back wall? And I'm just like, no, you know, it's empty. Look at the now and look at the, right? I'm like, no, that's not, I can't believe you're not wearing a mask right now talking to these people. And I'm like, that was like a year ago. Anyways, That's why you guys are here to help me in the notes section. You say, you guys are, I don't know if you haven't paid attention. She's pretty good, not 100%, but as of late, pretty good that if you go look at the description of the video and the information of the video, you actually look at the video content down below, underneath, down there, you'll actually see the date of recording and the date of airing. It's two different numbers. The date it was recorded and the date it was aired. And maybe even how long has it been on there on YouTube? Gosh, go figure, right? Who knew? And see, look, I just fixed Nightbot tonight because Mr. Nightbot was having fun with you guys yesterday. He was having fun. He was not letting you guys do your hearts either, was he? Who did he yell at yesterday? Mr. Nightbot, I tell you, man, you have some... I thought you were my friend and you were... Man, he was yelling at some of my biggest fans. MP, did he yell at you? This is some nice iced tea from my mama. He took your wrench? Is your wrench gone? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that it could happen. I honestly think now it's really a person and he was involved. Oh, God. If we watch this together, I'm definitely gonna need my headset. So get ready. And let's see, how many people are out there right now? How many likes do we have so far? So 20 likes, 44. Why is it always 50%? Like 50%, I have to always come in and say there's 44 of you guys and 20 likes. It makes me wonder, like, what is going on? Half of you need the motivation, right? And or half of y'all are haters and half of y'all are not, just kind of seeing what I'm gonna do so you can get that meme out, you know? Which I told David the other day, I was like, they be getting them memes out. He goes, that's not what it's called, Dee Dee. He said, those are called memes. Babe, they're making some memes on me. Just like, okay. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a minute. I can't believe we haven't hung out like in this long. Like that one night I was like, go She-Town. Yeah, go She-Town. Or Chi-Town. Girl, I don't... What? So Chicago's known as what? Chi-Town? Chi-Town. She-Town? See, I don't even still know it. Oh my gosh. Look, if someone said we're in Chi-Town, we're talking about this. Chi-Town is C-H-I, like she's in Chicago. Okay, and if I'm wrong, my bad. If it's Chi-Town, She-Town, Chi-Town, I have no idea at this point. Now I really got myself all deranged. Chi-Town. Chi-Town. That doesn't even sound right. That's just, to me, you know, being half Asian, that's more like Chinatown for me. It's like, let's go to Chi-Town. See what I'm saying? See, look at Tuna and Tear Bear. I'm telling you, like, I am not the only one. Here we all be like, yeah, bro, let's go to Chi-Town. Yeah, woo. You know, and I thought I had it all right until I showed up to Chi-Town and somebody just knocked me out at the gas station talking about Chi-Town. Get your ass out of here, they said. We don't even know what we're talking about. That's why, you know, when you down from the Bronx and this and that, and you act like, man, I'm from the Bronx, you know, you really show up at the Bronx, they will let you know to go on back over, you know, to New York City, right? We can have fun with this all night. You know, I mean, as long as you're not in a hurry and you understand live chats, you know, we're here to hang out. If you are in a hurry, okay, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button. Let me know you're happy. I came over here this evening, talk to y'all. 56 out there, 56 watchers. Now, do me a favor, okay? We got to 35 likes, so we did get to 35 likes. Now, on your device, you see right here on your device, you've got a live chat button, right? Right there, you got that share button. Share. Go ahead and just hit that right there for me, right? And then it's gonna pop up and you can share it to wherever. You can share it to messages, copy the link. Copy the link means you just copy it and go put it somewhere else. Did you know that? Twitter, you can go to all these different places. So I want you to just hit share and share it. I'm gonna share it right now with my dad. I'm gonna say, Dad, watch this. And I'm live right now, so I just shared this live, so I better not say anything about my parents, you know, because they're gonna watch it now. God, please be with me. Please be with me. Okay, Just don't say anything I'm not supposed to say. Now, share. Okay, share. Everyone share. And let's see if we can start getting these lives up to somewhat some of these gamers have. Oh my gosh, is that amazing to be able to touch so many people? But in gaming, boy, I mean, no offense, you're just watching, gameplay. Here, we're going to learn some stuff. In gaming, you're going to learn some techniques and how to talk and how to cuss, and you can learn kind of that too here. But you can learn all these other things, but there's a lot that I teach you that I think is pretty valuable. So that's why if you share, then someone's going to come back and possibly catch that other video, and watch it about their Yorkie or about their Maltese or about their Pomeranian or about that dog that's wet. It goes further than that. So share. That helps reach people just like this lady who found me on YouTube, who came in for a grooming on her disabled dog. She'd been turned away before. She needed a specialist. She looked up disabled dog grooming, and guess why she found that? Because it popped up. Because why? When you share something, Google and YouTube, since it's the same company, owned by the same company, their databases talk to each other. And so when they're talking, if you are like sharing and they're sharing and they're sharing and all over the world they're sharing, and I've got a video, it's got, talking about disabled dogs and this and that. It was the first thing she saw. And she got lucky too because it was local. So you have to share, and Google and YouTube like to talk. So then they talk. And so if someone's looking for something specific, they get to find it. That's why you share. All right, now we've got 73 watching. We're sitting at 35 likes. If you just got here, please hit the like button and then share the video. Share it with your mom, anybody that has a cell phone that has YouTube, a device, or a computer. Your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your friend, your other business owner. Man, I looked the other night. I was just on my iPad and I was like, what is this number? I was like, man, I haven't used that number in a long time. I really don't know who it is. Should I share it? It's like 2 a.m. Should I share this right now? Yeah, go ahead. I just shared it. I was like, just watch this later when you wake up. I don't even know what number it was. It just happened to be in there. I hope they didn't get mad, but maybe they watched it. And maybe their daughter has a dog acting just like that with the ear infection. Oh yeah. You just never know. So share, and share every video, and that helps me help you for free. All right, so we're at 68. We lost a few. That's how people come and go. So make sure you hit the like button, okay? Now, I'm glancing at a few things. I'm glancing at you guys chit chat. We're talking about Chi-Town. And I'm looking at these beautiful, colorful hearts because my screen is now got some black background. It's pretty cool. I want to let y'all know I think about you, I care about you, and your life matters to me. So if you have any struggles that you don't know anyone to be there, I don't mind you emailing me, and I will email you back. I won't take advantage of you, and I won't let you take advantage of me. So just know I'm going to be real with you, just like a real, true friend should be. Now, here we go. I would love to meet each and every one of you. And I have told you since COVID-19, I really want to put this in your head, is that the day we can truly meet, okay, let's have today safeguarded so that we can meet. So whatever that means to you. So you're like, okay, if I can't meet this person that I really want to meet for like a year, maybe even 2 years until things simmer down. And even then this thing ain't going away. And I can't even believe this thing is real, but let's just say it doesn't go away. Okay. Like it becomes the flu. The flu's here mostly in the winter, but this thing might not be. So what do I need to do to make sure I can be around in 2 years, to see my grandkids grow up, to see this, to divorce that asshole husband, to get married, to have kids, to find a man and be, what is it going to be? But also can I meet Dee Dee? Can I meet you? And in my head, I was like, do I go ahead and plan that 2 years from now meeting and do a convention? I'm seriously thinking about these things. I'm like, should I go ahead and plan that convention now? Because everything is like super duper low, and just hope that I do survive through this pandemic so that I can host that event, because I could reserve it right now. Right? So we reserve it right now for a year from now. And those of us that can make it out of this stupid pandemic in a year, then we are going to meet, and we will social distance, and we will plan to wear masks. And I mean, it's almost going to be a requirement. You better order a mask because you all want to have the masks that Betty makes. So you have to have a mask. You have to, you know, all these fun things, right? Then I know you're a fan and not showing up with the gun to do anything wrong to me, right? Yeah, you have to think about all those kinds of things. Here we go. We're going to start this watch party now. So get ready to meet me and plan ahead. And that means what you do today, you have to safeguard yourself so you are alive to meet me later. Because that's how I am living my life right now. I have to safeguard myself now, today, so that I can one day meet you. And I would love that. I would love it. And you guys better be saving, because this convention, man, is going to be really, really cool. And it might be at a really cool place. It'll either be really cool place or it'll be really relaxing. Like, it's got to be relaxing, because what do we do all the time? We work our buns off. Yes, only the My Favorite Groomer mask. Hey, there's a ton out there, and no offense, I have ordered a few because I've got to see what I'm dealing with here. And I was like, wow, I put one on, and first I ordered, I don't know if I should tell you, because then you're going to go look it up and order it, and then you're going to be so disappointed I don't even want to mention it. But it's one that you can get printed with all these cool designs on it and all this and that. I put it on the other day, and I was like, I cannot breathe through this thing. Something was different. It's not right. The fabric was not right. The fabric actually was real saggy and loose. I had to have Betty fix it for me first. So first of all, I went and ordered a second one. Second of all, the print was something I loved because it had my favorite ocean print, right? So you can pick these prints, you can do all this, but it's not the same. I was like, I can't even wear it. I took it off before we started videoing because I was like, something's wrong with the material. This is not a good material to breathe out of. This is not cool. And I was like, threw it over there and grabbed my cotton one. So it's a big difference. You have to, if you're struggling like that, please really look at the type of mask you have. And it could be outside of like what your body is comfortable with. I'm just saying, all masks are not made the same. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's go into this. Let me look at something real fast here. Okay. All right, here we go. We're ready for this watch party. We're going to go through and watch together. And I thought this was really a good groom. It was really hard. And if you have questions, you can put it out there. I'll try to answer them as the feed moves. If you're just getting here, make sure you hit the like button for me, hit the share button for me, and hopefully I don't have to keep saying that. Yeah, me and you gaming, those masks were crap, and I don't even think you tried one on. He was like, I want one of those, Dee Dee, and then I couldn't even wear it. He's like, I didn't hear anything else from him. Okay, anybody else? Anything for me? What's up, Letty, Carol, Tuna, Nightbot? Hi, Nightbot. Tear Bear, MP. I saw MP there. We've got, let's see who the top chatter is tonight. We've got Pookie Puppy, Patricia, Kazzy. Thanks for being here tonight. We're going to go through this watch party, and we got Mealy, Artistic Banana. I like that. Artistic Banana Brady. All right. Well, no pools. Oh, let me tell you about the pools. Oh, don't even no. I gave my pool away to some kids, you guys. I gave my pool away to some kids because their parents spent quite a bit of money on a pool that they were not going to build. When they had it delivered on a pallet, they recognized the pool was way more than they thought. And it honestly would not fit in their backyard. And if I could have afforded to buy it and then ask David and pay David to build it for me, I'd have done it. But I honestly looked at my backyard, was like, if it didn't fit in your backyard, it's not going to fit in mine. So I gave him my pool. Gosh. Now, well, I don't have a pool now. But anyways, besides the point, I was happy to give it away. Hey, doll baby. Okay, here we go. We're going to go. We're going to do this. I could talk to you guys all night. This is going to be, okay. We don't need that one. All right, let's get comfortable here. Y'all got comfortable? Let me see here. Get comfortable. Get your booty. Get your back all. Put your back into it. Okay, get your pillows ready. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready for this? Let's do this. I swear, man, I don't even know where this stuff comes from. I have no idea. All right. I'm going to try to read you all as I listen and watch, and I hope you do the same. And hopefully, if I have technical difficulties, I've got Nightbot texting me over here. Mr. Nightbot, thanks a lot for your participation and your fanhood, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being in existence just for people like me. So thank you, Nightbot. I really do appreciate you. All right, let's see if we can get this working up here. Now, let me just say, I really want to say we had a conversation. No, we definitely had a conversation, but what I was like, that I recorded the conversation, because I'm really good about that. I really like to create a story. But as David says, if you guys don't watch all the way through, then the statistics look like you just stop watching at 8 minutes. So then if you don't watch all the way through all the time, then we don't want to have a 1 hour video if you don't only watch 8 minutes of it, because it's a lot of work. Yeah, there's a lot of work that comes behind doing the groom, capturing the footage, putting the footage together, putting it on YouTube, having enough internet to load it. Like, there's so much behind the scenes that happen. And if it's delivered to you for free, right? Just keep that in mind, that this doesn't cost you anything yet. YouTube doesn't cost you anything just yet, right? Okay, got approved. Thank you. So, Tear Bear, let's see here. Tear Bear's green. She's a member. Thank you, Tear Bear. And we have, I wanted to see Tuna's a member here. Thank you, Tuna. I think if there was an accident, I might have actually took your moderator away, Tuna, because I don't like to have to keep fixing accidents. I'd rather not like them not even happen. Shoot, not even 8 minutes. They stay for 2 minutes. So yeah, if you don't like 8-minute videos, 10-minute videos, when you push play, you stay. And tell yourself that. I want Dee Dee to know I stay. So if you have to run to the bathroom, don't push play yet. If you have to go stop and do something, don't push play. I'm just telling you a secret. David's not going to do these 1 hour videos for you 1 hour lovers. I know you guys are out there because I go to bat for you. Is this too much chit chat? David's like, shut up already. You're going to lose people. Look, 74 watching. I haven't lost anybody, David. They're gaining. Okay. This is the truth. I've got my back support here and they're telling me, hey, these are your numbers. Did you not know that news stations do the same thing? What do you think news is about? No offense. What do you think that, okay, anything nice and lovely is not going to make the news. I mean, unless it's sad and lovely. All right. You can become a member in the description of the video. Let me show you guys together, maybe. Maybe I should look at this together. Together. We can do this together. Okay, we can do this together. So let me go here and show you my desktop here. This is my desktop. And here's the video. Look at my cursor. It's going around in a circle. Here's my video, right? And I've got it playing already. And here at the bottom of your video, you have, look at my circle, this little mute thing. You can unmute it or mute it. Okay. Over here, you've got your play, or you listen to this, your space bar. Listen, right? I have to be in the screen here. There's my space bar. See how it unplayed? Play, pause, play, pause. That's a little trick I just showed you for free now. Thank you so much, MP, for your donation. I just saw that too. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, MP, to my favorite groomer. Donations help your favorite channels stay here and do more work for you. So when you donate, that keeps us going. That's how we become who we are and do things for you. And that money goes to help do things. Okay. So we appreciate that. I appreciate it. And okay, here we go. I'm going to show you some stuff. So we're here. I'm going to cover myself up for a minute here. Ready? So here's the video and we're going to scroll. Oh, I can't scroll over there. Dee Dee, you freaking idiot. Okay, I'm down here. Scroll down here. We've got right now, wow, Really hard. Okay, so this video, which is called Really Hard Groom to Do, Don't Let Your Dog Swim, 372 thumbs up. And I always talk about this. Over here to the... Sucker's hard to find, man. Look at my cursor. I'm serious. Check this out. Here's my cursor. Do you see it? Here's my cursor. Look right here, right? Over here, circling this. This little thing right here says show more. You see this? Show more. Boom. Look at all that stuff it shows you, all that writing. You know who wrote that? Me. Yeah, I'm laughing. It's ridiculous, man. People are like, what link is that? I'm like, man, you just don't know where to click. You don't know where to look. So here, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can donate here. Different ways to donate, because some of it is shared. Like I give you, YouTube takes or gives. I give or they take. It's either or. It's a relationship. So me and YouTube share your donation. Did you know that? I share my donation with YouTube. Quite a bit. That's how they stay alive. That's how I stay alive, right? On YouTube. So here we go. We've got support and donate here. Support. We're not even doing the right thing right now. I'm off here doing a stant. Sell clothes. Okay. Dee's good at sharing information for you to make money. Okay. And I'm looking for become a member here. It should be here. Support this and that. If it's not here, I'm going to slap myself. Start business, Airbnb, support this and that, donate, blah, blah. Okay, Dee, that's enough of that. Become a member. Golly, man. Right here, become a member. I'm going to go Control C on my keyboard, which means copy it. Now I'm going to come over here and go Control V on my keyboard and paste it for you right there. So that is where you would find to become a member. And if you become a member, wow, that would be awesome. Okay. Here we go. We're going to watch this video together. Are you ready? Yeah, be careful. 1 hour, one question. These are a 1 hour chat. I appreciate you. Now here we go. We're going to get into this baby. So this groom, let's get in there. And if I have to push pause and say something, I will. But we talked for a little while, and it took a little while for her to get in. And it was nothing. Let me just get a fit. Let me just let you look at me. Let me just tell you something right now. I want to say the comment that I remember, I could be a little bit wrong, but just thinking back, because I talked to a lot of people, I want to say the pet parent said, we're just a little maddened, just a little bit. I want to say the picture wasn't painted the way everything unraveled. And y'all, some of y'all already saw the video, and some of y'all saw part 2. And at the end of part 2, I really wrap it up for you. I mean, I really let you know, like, what? Listen, if you know someone needs an aggressive dog grooming, disabled dog grooming, and they need that person, like, we need to get it done, you need to give them my phone number, okay? I don't want extra trauma done. I don't want whatever happens before this and that, and then they do half and this and that, and blah, 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 they do this and that, and then they go, I can't finish it. I can't do this. We can't do this. You need to, I can't help you. I need you to give that person my phone number. So sharing videos is really important. I want them to find me. I want them to people all across the nation, even if they don't want to drive, but they will. I want, if you're in Texas, if you need me, call me and leave a voicemail. But I don't want, and I hate it when I hear, I've been searching for a groomer for 6 years. Do you remember that? Like, no one can groom my dog video? Like, what? I've been turned away, and not one of those people referred you to me? Like, nobody knew? And some people know, but they hate me. So why would they refer me? Even if they couldn't do the job, they would not tell you where to go. Now it's getting easier and easier. The more you share, the more you talk about it, share and tell people, the more that Google and YouTube talk to each other. You can literally try to find an aggressive dog groomer, and you will find me now. It's getting easier and easier for those people. But it really disappoints me that they had nowhere to go, or somebody who had the confidence and the past Not just the confidence. You have to actually kind of know what you're doing and have been put in those predicaments on how to handle it, and also have just that like, let me step back a second and how else can I do this? Because I mean, we're not getting there this way, right? So how else can we do this? Because we have to finish it. We have to finish it in the best way we can without injury. How do we get there? So this pet parent was like, it's not that bad. It's matted, but it's not that bad. Now here we go. This is a matted, going blind, deaf, needs a lion cut Pomeranian. Woo! Good music, right? Yeah, Tim Blade, baby, Tim Blade. Look, David's gloves all cut up. I wonder why. Conehead, lead.
Down, right?
Oh, shoot, remember this?
You've done that.
Let me just tell you, I was like, I'm grooming. Listen, I'm grooming. I've got the dog, this and that. And I said, get out there and get out there and get that. I want her to say it herself. I want a shave down. I've had a shave down. I need a shave down. Why? Because I need this, right? I want you to go get it. Go! And listen to how David talks. It's so cute. Here we go. Ready, for real.
Before?
Yes.
Listen.
Multiple times. She used to get the
Listen, I'm going to start this over.
So, you want a shave down, right?
Yes, I do.
And you've done that before?
Yes.
How many times?
Multiple times. She used to get the lion cut.
Can you tell, like, the dog kind of enjoys it? Or not really? Same?
No, I take my time usually, lots of periods of time, just because in the summer it's so hot and she
Yeah.
loves to swim.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
I gotta say, I probably in that moment, I was like,
The dog
I want to
kind of
say,
enjoys it?
in that moment, I was kind of thinking in my head, I think I had forgotten that she had mentioned, okay, on the phone conversations, on the phone, booking, matted, older, doesn't like it, all these things that you talk about on the phone. And I want to say, I don't remember her saying anything about swimming. Like, I was like, that was a fresh new fact for me. I was like, well, no wonder. You know what I mean? How did we get to where we're today? It's because it's a swim dog. Just like the China meat dog Sawyer, he's a swim dog. And his hiney had the mats in there and this tangled and stuff, but she was doing a really great job brushing. Come on, man. If the pool or water is involved on a daily basis, the brush needs to be involved on a daily basis, every day.
Or not really? Same?
No, I take my time usually, lots of periods of time, just because in the summer it's so hot and she
Yeah.
loves to swim.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Oh gosh, man, this is too much.
Try 7 first. She's matted, but
I didn't want to. I actually did not want white hair. I don't believe in the burning. It can probably happen, but you have to be really like let my bald dog outside for like an hour in the sun with no shade. I mean, then I could see a dog maybe getting a sunburn. But in my entire career since 2003 and now it's 2020, I have never seen a suntan, not like a sunburn on a dog. Never. And I live in Texas, and today was 110 degrees, and today is August 12th, 2020. So when people are like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get a sunburn, I'm like, no, and no. I hope not. You know, a sunburn would mean that you are letting your dog hang out with no shade for a long time in 110 degrees with no trees around, and you know what I mean? Don't do that anyway. So, but I've never seen it face to face. Never met this dog. Don't know what's going to happen. And so now I'm seeing like, this dog could probably, it didn't look like a bite, but I'm thinking it might bite me. Look how matted it is. And so I didn't want to go low. I tried to 7 first, and I'm thinking in my head, like, it's a bad idea. But the top, it wasn't as matted as the sides and underneath, but Mm-mm.
I feel you. I know what to do. I know what's going on. I want to save it. I don't even want to do the 10. But if it's painful.
See, I was like, I want to kind of save it, that thing. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. And look, man, this stuff is so bad.
I have no idea about that.
Orange moose. If you have a beach, that maybe. I've never seen it. Never. But I don't live on a beach. N7 Lemviges. All right. Good night. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay, let me try that.
No, calm down. Hey. Hey, okay, no.
What do you think is going through the dog's mind right now? Tell me right now, y'all watching. What do you think is going through the dog's mind right now? Oh gosh, man, this is... Gosh, can you imagine? Trying to fix something here, but so it's easier, but I can't figure it out. It's not working with me here. Okay, David kind of helped me with that. Does that look better for you guys? And that way I can see you and I'm not in the way. Is that cool? I think that's cool, but I'm waiting for y'all to give me some answers here. I'm still waiting. Oh, come on, we gotta wait here. I'm waiting. Before I push play again, I'm waiting for some answers. So y'all had more problems. You had more, you guys were more anxious on trying to tell me, Your sound is gone. Then you did give me the answers. All right, so this is the thing. This is what I'm gonna do, what I just learned right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just push myself on mute and keep talking, and all y'all are gonna tell me you can't hear me, right? But when I ask you, what do y'all think the dog is thinking right now? I mean, I don't even know if I got one answer. I'm gonna go back up here and see if I got one answer here. We still talking about Cheetown? Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for that answer here, man. Okay, we got she's in Texas. I found that. It's easy to become a member. That's way up there. The first sunburned dog I saw was a shaved husky. I could see that. I could see that, especially at the beach, man. Thank you, Bronwyn. Appreciate ya. Australia, woohoo. If Honey Bee was here, she's from Australia. Jerry is okay, Dee. Hey, Jerry, what's up, man? You need to change that to JR or something like that then. Well, he's probably already gone. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, here we go. Cassandra says, she doesn't say what the dog, but she does say poor thing is scared and hurting, I'm sure. Amanda says, so I'm asking you what you think the dog is thinking. So be the dog for a minute, and I'm doing all this, and you're going blind, and you're deaf, but you love to swim, but over a year now, this coat has been getting real tight on your body. So for about a year, she hasn't been to a groomer, right? And we can see how tight it is at the skin. So even if there was brushing happening, man, can you imagine? Trying to brush and you didn't really understand how mats work, I guess. Lady Bird says, yes, that dog wants out of there. Poor thing. Probably feeling pain from the matting too. So glad you're able to help this baby. I appreciate that. I think that blade would be too hot. She hasn't switched it yet. I don't know. I'd have to challenge you to really know what I was doing, Haley. What if you can make yourself tiny in the bottom left? If Brady, you read David's mind. And then there you go. Everyone, look at how many sound comments I got. Okay. Okay. So again, what do you think? Yep, there you go. He's saying, stop it. Stop it. It hurts. Gosh, what do I do? What do I do? This is too much. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. What happens when you're hearing that, when you're going through that? What are you going through? Have you ever been through that? Where your body's, your whole, did you see some of these jumps that she was doing? Literally jumping dive into a pool, like jumping. Here we go. Please stop hurting me. Why do I have to keep going through this? Please let me go. I don't really think it's like that. I think pulling on the mat is extremely painful. And there's no way around it. You want to demat the dog? You have got to get that blade underneath the mats. What are you doing to me, lady? Stop it. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. Yes, it would be. So let's continue here. Yeah, see, I'm trying to hustle. I just want to go fast. I don't really care at this point. I don't know. I don't even care. If it's a little choppy, I don't care as long as it's off. Well, you can't hear. The dog, let's just say the dog can only feel. When dogs actually go blind and deaf, I don't know if you've ever groomed a blind and deaf dog. Some of this might not even be pain. Quite frankly, if you've ever met a blind and deaf dog, a lot of them do the jumping thing. Trying to think of any blind and deaf dogs. I have Flower. So Flower, I was grooming for a very long time, and when Flower started going blind, she became a rabbit. I finally told the pet parents, when you, I said, if you are, when you lean down to pick her up, if you lean down and pick her up and she jumps into your arms, I want you to stop that, so that when I touch her once a month, as soon as you would touch her, she would jump, like literally in the bathtub, in the grooming table, on the grooming table. It was just crazy. This dog here is going blind and is deaf. This dog, if you haven't been here since the beginning, this dog is going blind and is deaf and matted. Good night, Jerry. Those of you guys just getting here, be sure to support the channel by hitting like, and you can donate to support your favorite channel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, what did David just say there? He said something like, oh yeah. He said, did you hear what he said? He said, don't keep making too much noise because she'll know exactly where you at. So he's watching that this dog is truly kind of knowing where I'm at. Like, that's why he just said right now, me and you gaming said, I think the dog was really truly blind, because if you kept making noises, that's where the dog would look at you like, I know where you're at. I know where you're at. I'm gonna bite you because I want you to get those clippers off of me, because you tapping those clippers on me and trying to get all these mats off with those clippers, that's all painful and I hate it and I don't like it and I don't want to be around it, because I haven't ever had somebody groom me in over a year. I know, Orange Moose, but we can't control what our animals love. And I guess we can't control what they do sometimes either. I would not let my dog keep swimming. I told Mom that, right? I was like, if you cannot brush every day, then I guess there's a gate, right? You put the gate, the dog's not going in the pool today. This dog is definitely fighting the whole time. And I really, 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 really pray to God that this is not where we ever come back to this point. But do you guys see, if you have never groomed a dog that does these things on your table and stuff like that, do you see where the dog could hurt itself without even, boom, it hit the head on the grooming arm, slam themselves on the table just because they want to get out of there? Get off me. Don't touch me. Leave me alone. I don't like this. Yeah. Oh, see, he said, look, the dog is looking into space. Look how mad at this is. This is just too much right here, man.
Don't take your hands off her. She's not.
You cannot. A one-person job. This could not be a one-person job.
Just talk to me. I will fix it. But if I don't know you need help, don't take your hands off her.
Thank you, Amanda.
It's just about how crazy she's jumping around everywhere.
I know, man. She's jumping everywhere like a rabbit, dude. I didn't even want to put my dog up stand on there, the dog up mini or anything. I needed it, but I was like, I'll put it up there. She's going to kick it off and throw it over there anyway. Get that off, Dee Dee. Get that off. Get that off. Get that off. Faster, faster. Hurry, hurry. I'm thinking in my head, like, just hurry up. Just come off. And it's all matted under there, everywhere. Under where she pees and everything. Sometimes it might not be as red as you think it is. The camera is just a very extremely high quality. So I can't agree 100% on the redness. But just her breed and the shave down and her quality of hair and everything like that, I think it looks the way it does. I'm not saying it isn't, but it's possible. Just keep that in mind. The quality of the camera is amazing. And as you can see, when the camera when the dog moves and everything, sometimes there's some bright whites. And that's the same thing. It's just an inability to pull it back because we're busy, but it's just getting so much, you know, of the resolution and everything. So keep that in mind when you're watching videos. Like right there, how there's like so much sunlight, but there's not. No lighting changed.
I know you want to look at me.
And you can see like maybe some moles or stuff, like, you know, like her birthmarks and stuff like that. That's not real. You know what I mean? I mean, it's real, but it's not that clear. So you just keep that in mind. Letty, you may have ordered from me. If you are learning from me and you're studying me and you're using my techniques and everything, be sure you support us. That keeps us alive, keeps me here to do that for you and support you and give you the tools you need to do with things you're doing. So be sure you support us at myfavoritegroomer.com.
So if I'm like, if the dog's mad, don't bathe the dog. But yeah, she's like, loves the outdoor pool. Oh no, the pool's off limits now.
Thank you very much, Letty.
No more pool if it's gonna be this.
Yeah, why can't you say no? Why can't there be a no here? I don't understand it. I'll never understand that at all. It's like, I mean, I don't even have time to, if I had kids, I wouldn't have time to bathe the kids and do all that when we go to the pool. If we had a pool, we wouldn't go in the pool every day. Like, it would be too much, you know? You know what I mean? Like school nights and stuff like that would be too much. So why can't we say no to our animal then?
14 years old, right?
14. Look, 14 years old.
Might not come back out of that. I don't love this either, but someone's got to do it, and someone's got to get it all off. Just keep in mind the groom loop's loose.
Yep, groom loops. So that means it can still pop off and bite him in the face. This simple lead, you know why I have that around her neck? So that if I need to grab control, I can drop my clipper and grab control because I don't want someone to get hurt. All these little things are here and helpful. That lead is like 99 cents. I mean, you just need some of these other things in your head, is that what if it happens? What if? And there's a part in this whole thing, I'm like, David, watch out, she's gonna bite you, you know? You don't want, I don't care if someone gets bit, but you don't want someone to get bit, okay? If someone gets bit with COVID-19 and this dog has COVID-19, which is possible, I promise you, man, if a dog can bite you and give you rabies, a dog can bite you and give you COVID-19, okay? So just stop all your thinking right there and understand that for a minute. I don't want someone to get bit, okay?
Look at all that. Too bad we didn't have a third hand with the camera, man.
Oh, yeah, the bleach in the pool. That's possible.
Up. No.
That is possible. It's a Pomeranian. Pomeranian. It's frustrating.
It is frustrating, man. This is ridiculous. This type of matting is ridiculous. You knew it was, no offense,
There, right there, who said this is sensitive skin here on the neck? You see that, how red that is? That is definitely. Look at, look at this, where all this hair and right here in front, look at that. I'm telling you, man, look at it closely. Like zoom in and be like, oh my gosh, you know, this right here is pulling on the skin, pulling for how long? What if the mats were there when they went to the first not first, but a groomer a year ago? Just think about that for a minute. Pet hasn't gone to a professional groomer in a year, and we'll see more on part number 2, which is coming up here in a minute. Here we go.
You can see.
Look how matted this chest is. That's the worst part.
It is frustrating, man. This is ridiculous. This type of matting is ridiculous. You knew it was, no offense, I hate to tell you. She told me she's severely matted. So we already knew what we were working with. But if you're living with this dog, you can see it start happening. Get a brush. But way before, right?
All right, we got 105 watching, 105, and we have 35 likes. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to give you a few minutes to just get some likes in for me. I'd like to be at 50%. Let's try this. Let's see. Got 2 minutes. 2-minute break. If you can make it happen faster, I'll come right back. Do 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 do. Would you let your dog get like this? Would you let your dog get like this? Have you let your dog get like this on accident? Would you let your dog get like this? Hey, we did pretty good, man. We're up to 85 likes now. Anybody else not hit the like button yet? 86. So I know somebody said, yeah, let's do this. Woohoo! Okay, we got up there pretty good. So let's just keep going. Here we go. Make sure you hit that like button when you get in. Join us. Let me know you're happy that I'm spending my time with you. Be sure to support the channel by donating or supporting us at myfavoritegroomer.com. See, do you see the difference though? Did you see what just happened? You see the difference here? Look at this. This here, all around the neck, that red is different than that back red, isn't it? Big difference, right? Do you see how red this is? This is raw. This right here, raw, okay? This is too much.
She told me she's severely mad. So we already knew what we were working with, but if you're living with this dog, you can see it start happening. Get a brush, but way before.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, see, they don't even know how they can hurt themselves. Oh, she wants to bite me? Mm-mm.
I know.
She is doing that to herself.
She is, absolutely. Fighting, tossing, flipping, all that by herself. And that's because she don't want us to do what we're doing, she doesn't like it, or it's painful.
Do I stop? Do you guys want me to stop grooming right now? Dee Dee, stop. Stop. Just let her go home like that. Just let her go home like that. She'll probably enjoy the pool, cool off.
It's matted, it's painful, she doesn't
Right?
like it because of her age. So all those things work into where she's fighting so bad. Once we get it off, brushing, combing, and then if she loves the pool and you're not brushing, then she doesn't get the pool anymore. I mean, you have to cut it out. Because the mats are so painful. The whole under the belly is just one whole carpet.
Boom.
Get it off, brushing, combing, and then if she loves the pool and you're not brushing, then she doesn't get the pool anymore. I mean, you have to cut it out. Because the mats are so painful. The whole under the belly is just one whole carpet.
How'd you like that? Tell me what you think right now. Tell David what you think about the editing, the video, put together, the music. What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? I like that indie music for real, though. I think that came out great. Man, that was a tough battle right there for real. Good job, David. That was awesome. That's a good beat right there. I need that one right there. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance to that. You know that shit got done, baby. See, right here, we need that video number 2, don't we? Boom, boom. David's listening. You can tell him right now. You can tell him right now. How did he do on the video, David? How did David do holding the dog? How did he do? Good job, David. Woo woo. That's some good stuff right there, man. For real. Like, for real. Is David a decent helper? I mean, you know, a little bit. You know, just a little bit, right? He don't let go. He doesn't let go. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's a good beat right there. I need that on the fly. Okay, here we go. Let's go find number 2. Number 2. Let's see if it's now the end screen, like he said. Not yet. Okay, let's go find number 2. How do you find number 2? Let's look for it together. Let me show you real quick how you find number 2. Now, if you know there's a number 2, if number 1 didn't say number 1, okay? And sometimes it's going to work out like that. So you're going to have to figure it out. Here, right here. See on the screen? Boom. See on the screen here? Boom. Right? Click this. Goes right here. Okay? And we're right here, live. See the circle live? We're here. We're doing this right now. And then underneath, or you can click here, videos. Click videos. I hope I'm showing you some stuff here. So here's all the videos. It's not all the videos live and unlive. So here you have to click down, I think, and go live and unlive and stuff like that. And playlists right here. Or at the top, all this row. So here's number, you can see the, right here, boom, boom. This is a good one, I Won't Bite You. Oh, that's a good live, man. Have you seen that one? You guys want to do that one too tonight? We'll be here all night. All right, here's this soda pop. Did you listen to this soda pop? Oh, it's that's just so great. Okay. Here's number 2. Blind, deaf, and matted, really hard groom. Really hard dog groom. Here we go. Good night, Amanda. I love the beginning of this, baby. This is awesome right here. The way it looks, the way it's coming, the music. Yes. Which right here, check that out, man. Look right there. Hold on, let me show you something. Boom, boom. You can still hear the dog right there. Boom. Watch the first part with an arrow up right here. Arrow up right here. Watch. There it is. Click on that. Boom. Pups over to the right. Boom. Whoop, whoop. Right there it is to the right. The first one, number 1. Boom, boom. Right here to the right. It's pretty cool, right? Man, I'm going to start this over. This is nice. And you like this new beginning? Who likes this new beginning? Talk to me now. Who likes this new beginning? Look at that. Thank you, David. Thank you for your self-taught skills. David is teaching himself so many great things, and I appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you. Whoop whoop. This is where we started, right?
So all those things work into where she's fighting so bad. Once we get it all, brushing, combing, and then if she loves the pool and you're not brushing, then she doesn't get the pool anymore. I mean, you have to cut it out. Because the mats are...
Did you hear that? Did you hear what I said? I said it. Whatever you're thinking, right? I don't like the whole backstab, two-face, stuff like that. Whatever I'm saying, I should be able to say it to you. So right then and there, you should be talking to your clients as if you're going to talk to the groomer standing next to you when you walk back inside. If you're going to walk back inside and call that client an asshole, then maybe you should not be grooming, because that's just real shitty, petty stuff. And it happens all the time. I read it all the time. Other people, how they handle it. If you can't say what you need to say in front of the client, then you're missing a whole thing called customer education. You need to tell the client what is going on. They need to see what is going on so they can understand and put themselves in your position, and you both work with the animal so this animal can have a great groomer its entire life. So I'm telling her exactly what I'm thinking and what I'm needing, and I'm going through battle inside, and she's watching because I told her to park right in front. And then when I came out, and this video, this is the part 1. When I came out, the whole thing was the same day, okay, part 1 and part 2. But when I came out, you know, I had already had a discussion with her. She was already sad and hurt and crying and like couldn't believe it, and was watching and just like couldn't understand. And now she understood. When you get to see or participate, which is why I used to love, I say used to because COVID-19 changes everything, doesn't it? I used to love the pet parent to hold their own pet so they are there. They can feel it. They can feel the pain, the dog struggle, the pain, the hurt, the craziness, the jumping, the hard to handle, the unmanageable. And this is all just this all can be fixed, but not by your groomer for an hour. Your groomer can't fix this in an hour. A groomer can make it happen. A groomer can cause so much pain that over time it will devastate the dog, and the dog will start to behave in a certain manner. But in this case, this dog is 14 years old. It's lived its life enjoying that pool and whatever other things going on. But if you don't be real with the pet parent or your client, then you're doing some injustice, in my opinion. Senior Fly Girl, you'll have to watch this live or part 1. You'll have to go watch it. You missed a lot of stuff. So she went to a groomer a year ago. The groomer could not help her. Okay, maybe it's in here too. Maybe it's in here too, but we'll see.
It's mad, it's painful, she doesn't like it because of her age. So all those things work into where she's fighting so bad. Once we get it off, brushing, combing, and then if she loves the pool and you're not brushing, then she doesn't get the pool anymore. I mean, you have to cut it out. Because the mats are so painful. The whole under the belly is just one whole carpet. Okay, we're gonna try a muzzle without the cone head. We'll see if that works. I don't know if it's gonna work.
I'm already, I remember everything about this groom is
Come
just
close to the table.
so hard.
Yep. She's ready to fight, even though she just got a good walk. Okay, this is good. And then here on the thumb, try to, there you go.
Elena, absolutely.
Down on your thumb.
Oh, yeah. Here. Let me show you something on this. This here's a trick. And I don't know if you've, hold on. So I don't know if you've paid attention on all my videos. And David, maybe you can tell me right now. I think I have 1,600 videos out there. If you haven't watched 500, you definitely have not watched 1,600. That's a lot of 1,600 likes that you need to still go do for me on our fan page thing. So if you are a true fan, if you're a super fan, you know, like Tuna or Callie or MP or Buffy, if you are a super fan, you have liked every one of those videos. And I can tell how many super fans I have by going back to losing my Duke, his video. And there's 300 and something likes on there. I know who my super fans are. Do you know what I mean? Because you have got to see and watch everything I have been through in my grooming career on my YouTube, at least, to understand who I am and who my character is. Okay, who I am, how I am who I am, and what my character is in person and in life. Now, here, what I mean, this is something I do a lot. If you haven't been paying attention, always watch my fingers, okay? What are my fingers doing? Here we go again. This is one of those things I've never told you before. So if you didn't catch this video, well, you're probably not going to catch the fact that I'm going to tell you again. Because every video I'm going to tell you something I never told you before. And in this video, I'm telling David, which no offense, David, you're not a great multitasker. So I'm telling him, watch what happens, okay? Just watch what happens here, David. I love you, man, but watch what happens here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to tell you what's happening as it's happening. Here we go.
We'll see if that works.
I'm nervous. I'm like, how do we get this position right?
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yep. No, I don't know if it's going to work.
Come close to the table. Watch your energy. Yep.
So you can't go fast. Not on this dog. You know, and it's funny that he knows some other things, but he's not seeing everything. And I know some other things and I'm not seeing everything. We're there. You have to help each other out. So he's about to come fast. I'm like, no, like not that fast. Don't walk over. Just come in. Hug the dog. I'm thinking hold, not like I'm going to hold you so you don't jump, but like hold the dog. And this is all like maybe not even possible, but you have to try it first to go, this isn't going to work. Let's just hurry up, right? Okay, here we go. And what I want him to do is create a rhythm of unity between him and the animal while I do all the physical work that still needs to be done. So here we go. Watch this.
She's ready to fight, even though she just got a good walk. Okay.
So I guide him there, and some people don't like that, but I'm guiding him. I put his hand where I need it to be. I put this hand over here, and now I want him. Okay, check this out. All these multitasking things that need to happen at the same time, and this shit's about to go down in a minute. I'm going to show you how I'm multitasking. It's freaking crazy. I forgot I had done this until I watched it again. I was like, oh my gosh, man, like seriously. So he's got gloves on. He's got his arms wrapped around her. He's got his neck down. His neck is underneath the arm above him, which he could really hurt himself if the dog jumps, which what has the dog been doing the whole time? Jumping. So we're trying a different hold so I can actually get a hold of the feet. Okay. And maybe he has more structure. And then guess what else can happen? The dog can be scratching I'm thinking this all during the groom. I already know I'm doing this. I'm analyzing all this as we get him into a hold. So now I'm wondering, at some point I have to make a decision. Is he getting hurt? Okay. So he's got a shirt on. Yeah, these are all, I'm telling you, these are the things that I have to, and I'm sharing with you. So you also, when you go through this, you are thinking about all these things. So the back feet now are going to jump up and possibly scratch his tummy, okay, and side hip. Keep this in mind. And I have to now know, what is he wearing? Is this smock thick enough for this? Okay. Preventing scratches that will last a lifetime here, okay, on your arms. On your one through my smock is so thin they make them such shit smocks. I'm working on that for you, okay? I just gotta be real with you. All these smocks, I'm gonna blow this shit out the water. We need something great, not something okay. What's that commercial? My insurance is just okay, or what? You don't want a teacher that's just okay. Remember that one, right? Is that a commercial? You don't need a smock that's just okay, but we only have okays out there. I'm sorry, it's the truth. So his smock is not a smock. His smock is a barber's smock from a barbershop store. And his is a little thicker, but it's still, if he wasn't wearing a shirt underneath it, what happens is a dog usually will scratch and like blood. I mean, literally, I have been scratched there, right on the hip, on your tummy and hip, boom, the whole slice. And that's happened to clients too. So I've learned that, like, I got to really watch. We needed a third person here just to hold the feet. But hey, we're dealing with what we got, okay? And again, I hope we're not here again. What? We need to get a chain mail shirt? I don't even know what that means. Okay, so here, watch what I have him do with his fingertips. Watch.
Okay, this is good. And then here on the thumb, try to, there you go. Slow down on your thumb. There.
I wanted him to do what I do. Do you guys, now from this video on, everyone who's here, how many people are with us right now? About 92 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like button. Donate if you're happy I'm here. Contribute to the feed. Shop at myfavoritegroomer.com. If you have never really paid attention to my fingertips now, after tonight's video, you will. So what do my fingers are doing? What's my right hand doing? And what's my left hand doing? I want you to always watch that. Okay? Chain metal shirts. Oh, like for shark. You know how hot and heavy it would be, and how, I mean, I would probably be, I have envisioned it. Alan, miss you, man. I think is what he or she meant. Okay. JC. And I read someone else's, Alan, you're going to have to go watch this whole thing over because we're on part 2 already and we're almost done. No, we're not. We're not almost done. We've got 20 minutes to go, but if I don't stop talking, we'll never get over it. Okay, hit the like button, hit share, come back, donate. Hey, it's real, man. I'm a hustler. I don't know if you've ever been a hustler in your life. I hope if you're not hustling now, maybe you should, and get on it, man. I'll help you hustle too. That's how hustlers work. We help each other. I'm telling David to pet her with his thumb. Watch this.
Come close to the table. Watch your energy. Yep. She's ready to fight, even though she just got a good walk. Okay, this is good. And then here on the thumb, try to, there you go. Slow down on your thumb. There, cool. Breathe together. You breathe with her.
Are you breathing?
Breathe with her.
How many of you guys were breathing when I was saying it?
I'm not saying you're
Before now, like the first time you watched it.
It might not work. You just try it.
I'm going to do this again. I want you to answer me. If the first time you watched this, were you breathing when I said, when I asked you to breathe, did you breathe? Like, I literally was watching. I was like, how did this go? Right? Because I don't usually see the video, not always before it gets lived out there. Yeah, I just said that. So I was like, how does it look? What does it look like? Right. So I went to watch the video, kind of catch it. How did the editing work out? Because sometimes I don't see it, honestly. And so then I wanted to see how it came together, how it got put together. And sometimes I'm in a hurry and I fast forward through it and I come back later like this and watch it all. And then I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I was like listening to myself say breathe. And I was like, okay, here we go. Slow down on your thumb. There, cool. Did you know that there was a fast and a slow way to thumb pet a dog? Here it is. Here it is again.
Come close to the table. Watch your energy. Yep. She's ready to fight, even though she just got a good walk. Okay, this is good. And then here on the thumb, try to, there you go. Slow down on your thumb. There, cool. Breathe together. You
seriously.
Breathe with her for me.
He's not breathing. Okay, I want you to know. David, are you there? You are not freaking breathing. I cannot. Your chest isn't moving. If I could did a blood test there, no, you're not. You did not breathe. I mean, look at his. Okay, let's go back. I'm really freaking. This is crazy, man.
On the thumb, try to. There you go.
Watch his mask. If he's breathing, if he took a breath, it should go. Right. It should go up to it. Watch.
Slow down on your thumb. There. Cool. Breathe together. You breathe with her. Breathe.
He didn't take a breath. He freaking did not go. You know what I mean? He did not relax and breathe. To fail. Okay, here. I don't know what just happened. Dang, I just got out of it. Let's hit escape. Go back.
Are you breathing?
Oh. I said, are you breathing?
Even though she just got a good walk.
Here we go. Gosh, man.
Okay, this is good. And then here on the thumb, try to, there you go. Slow down on your thumb. There.
He goes like this. Dun, 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 dun,
Breathe
dun, dun.
together. You breathe with her.
That's me breathing. You hear me breathing.
I can't tell. I'm not seeing your inhale, exhale. So breathe with her. Might not work.
Still don't see this. I still don't see any breath, man.
Try to not be as calm right now. See if that helps her.
Now.
I just got done talking to the mom who is now crying because she can see, and I was going to tell her, look through the door. I need you to see how she's behaving so that we don't do this again. She didn't know how bad it was.
Mm-hmm. Now, who has not watched this video? Can I get I have or have not? Can I get that right now? Who has not watched part 2 yet? This video right now. Anybody? There's 90 people out there. 90 of you guys. Can I get you to answer me and tell me who has not seen this video yet, except for here? I have or I have not. So some of y'all have not even seen this video yet, and we're breaking it down for you so you can go watch it later, you know, all the way through. If you have not seen this video, this little technique that I just did, okay, let me just say, and we took a break because this was going to be a battle. Like this is what I call war. And war is, did you guys, okay, all y'all who just answered, did you see part 1? Did you see part 1 yet? All of you who said I have not seen it, did you see part 1? Yes or no? Okay. So if you've watched part 1, but not part 2, Go back and watch part 2 because I'm really butchering this by talking through the whole thing. But if you haven't seen part 1, you need to watch that first and then come back and watch this whole thing again, or part 1 and part 2 separate. But part 1 was really tough, really, really hard. So part 2, I stopped, gave her a break. We can't come, she hasn't been to a groomer in a year. She hasn't been to a groomer in 1 year because that groomer couldn't finish her, couldn't help her. The dog was too wild. She tried to do stuff at home. Who knows what condition the dog was left at then. If she was matted then, and let's just say, which most people bathe this is why I don't do it. Do not bathe a matted dog, okay? Don't bathe a matted dog and then not be able to give a haircut and send the dog home. Don't do that. Don't do that. Groomers do that. Don't do that. You've just failed me as another groomer. You just ruined it for me and that dog to even have a decent experience, because now it's matted even worse than it was to begin with because it's tighter. Water makes things tighter. So those of you guys who have watched part 1 and now coming to part 2 and looking at this thing that I just did have David do you think she's going to be calm now? And she even had a break. She had a quick break. I said, I took her out. I needed a break too. And let her breathe because she was fighting, just fighting. Guess what else is working when you fight that much? Have you ever played boxing? You ever went boxing? What's your heart rate doing? All these things, 14 years old. Okay. We need a break, man. We need a break. She needs a break. And then we have to really get done. Like, we need to get done. So she takes a break. She comes back in. You guys watched part 1. You didn't watch part 2. I'm telling David, touch her head, pet her head with your thumb, breathe together, step back. You know, does it work? Does she let me do it right now? Does she, all that, this and that, all this, just don't do that. This is it. I'm trying. You never know. You don't know unless you try it. And then you can't go like, oh, it ain't going to work. You don't know until you try it. But sometimes people are telling you, right, you should be doing that, right? We heard that before, haven't we? You shouldn't do it that way. That's not what you should do. You should bathe that dog first. You should scissor all those mats off first and then do the haircut. How many of y'all that did not see this part yet, how many of y'all think that she will just let me now with this calm breathing? She got to walk. She got a break to go walk around. Is she going to let me do this last 2 legs and her tummy and chest? Is she going to do it without fighting? Right? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We won't know unless and so I needed to get her. She got a break. She walked. She got off the table. We got to reset. I got David here. He doesn't use his thumb anymore, but he does use his finger. He does still kind of do this little petting thing. Watch what happens. Breathe. Everybody breathe. I'm petting her. Look at my fingers. This is loose. Great. Breathe. Everyone breathe. Good. David is not petting her no more. He's now, like I said, you can only focus on a few things at once. But just watch her head. She gallops up. That bar is above your head. Bar is above his head. And he looks at it. And I'm like, gosh, don't look at that bar. Look. Pay attention. Good. You're holding that arm over here, right? Right. That's if he doesn't hold the arm, guess who gets scratched up? He does. I'm going to stay there. Yep. Let go of this. Yep. Take all that off. Breathe. I want to go slow, but I can't. Not if she's not going to stop fighting. If she doesn't stop fighting, I cannot go slow. I need to hurry up. And she needs to get off the table. She needs to get done. When she jumps, when she does that jumping thing, she stops breathing. She holds her breath. That's what animals do. That's what humans do. Here I'm wondering actually if she's going to poo. I'm checking it out. Is she going to poo? If you poo on the table, you are irate. You know what I'm saying? Everything about your... And so then I'm like, okay. She's not going to cooperate. No. Every second counts now. Every second counts. There's no take your time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get her off the table is what I'm thinking the whole time now. Get her done. Get her done. Without hurting her, get her done.
Table closer to the opening of the door so she can see 100% everything I'm doing. The pet parent is watching.
Mm-hmm.
I told her to brush, comb, all that good stuff. It's really important. If she's going to be in that, and what I said earlier, I told her, hey, if we can't be brushing and combing and all that stuff, then no pool. No, 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 no. Come on, man.
The mats are so tight, my 10 blade can't go through. So I need to come back where I have come through and took it off and just go reverse and get that off. Carefully now. I'm moving quickly. She needs to get off the table. Her patience is worn thin and her health matters to me. So I need to just get it off.
Under the hair at the angle because David's hand is in my way. So this is something I can
She
do.
did. She did calm down a bit.
I gotta be careful because
She did, but she still got fight in her. She still got the fight.
I can just get this job done and get the mats out of there. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it's done, you know? Not have to have David move.
Yeah, I don't want David to move. I mean, once we move, we have to start all over the hold and everything. If I could just look at her, man, she's ready to just fly. Just fly off the table. We see I just use a 7 blade. Remember how somebody's like, you're not changing your blades. Yeah, you got to pay attention. 7 blade, I use 3 or 4 10 blades here, so we just switched to a 10 blade. I'm wondering if the owner will let her swim. I really am wondering about that. It's 11:50. Should I text her right now and ask her? Like, honestly, should I text her and say, hey, has she swam yet? What am I saying here? This is important. Me too, JC. But she was crying in her car watching. She saw everything. And the videos are alive and lit.
Do not nick the dog, but they're mad at like crazy. What are you gonna do? Whose fault is it if you did?
I'm gonna let you hear that again. You guys like that zoom in? You guys like it when it zooms in like that? Oh my gosh, Lisa, you want to make a bet? Let's do a bet. How many people want to bet that she went swimming? Do you think if I ask?
Do not nick the dog, but they're mad at like crazy. What are you gonna do? Whose fault is it if you did? Can you do a release here?
Look how the glove is sticking to his. He's sweating.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I want to try not to move him at all and try to get everything I can all together. Look how matted that is right there.
Give her a second here. This head part's gonna be real tough.
Oh wait, did we not even go for a break walk yet?
Okay, ready.
No, we did. She did get that break already. This is going to be tough right here, man. I sell them squeakies on myfavoritegroomer.com. You thought you never needed one? Think again. It's always in my kit. Oh my gosh, watch how, let me just tell you for a minute. Take a deep breath. Air yourself out. Let's get a little sip of some iced tea. Are you ready? This takes, I wish I could be as fast as a cat, but I'm not. Here we go. Get yourself a squeaky next order you make. I mean, it's real cheap. You don't have to buy 600 of them. I do. I buy 600 of them. I sell you one. Get a squeaky, put it in your kit. It's great for pictures. It's great for moments like this. And these moments, if you're a groomer, will happen. It's just a matter of time. They will happen. Okay, check this out. If you just check this out. This is
Right. Over here. Over here. Right.
Okay. Let go. Let go.
I can't.
I have. Let's go.
oh, I had his finger. I was like, let go. Let go, David.
Don't move. Breathe.
That's like everybody breathe. Breathe.
So you pay me to have all these multitasking abilities, don't you?
Right? Watch this shit right here. Watch. Look at my finger. Look at my finger. Okay, I'm laughing, but I am also very serious. Okay, I want you to know. Look a second here. I'm going to ask you, YouTube, how many things do I have in my left hand right now? Go ahead. How many things am I holding in my left hand? Come on now. Come on now. Come on, this should be fun. How many things am I holding in my left hand? Now this is serious. This is serious. I never showed you this kind of stuff before. Pay attention closely. I'll do a rewind after it plays one more time. And it looks like the only person that won a free gift tonight was Pookie Puppy. Pookie Puppy, thank you so much for being right that I have 3 things in my left hand. Please be sure to email me at DEDE_GROOMS@yahoo.com and give me your mailing address and your email and a phone number. Thank you. You just won a gift tonight.
So you pay me to have all these multitasking abilities, don't you?
The aggressive face tool, the squeaky, and the pink lead are controlling her head with my right hand holding the clipper. I have 3 things in my left hand so that I can still control her to help him not get bit. Isn't that some shit right there, man? And I'm using the aggressive face tool with the squeaky. Oh my God. I'm using it on her head, on her face. It's crazy, right? All right, Pookie Puppy, thank you for paying attention. Isn't that crazy? It's hard to catch, right? It's hard to catch that all that was still happening. All that's happening right there. That's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's so much going on, isn't it? Breathe. Look right there. Boom. You have to be paying attention. The dog that bites the... Look. Oh, my gosh.
No, I was going to get the scissors. This is my test. I was going to scissor this rather than clip it. And this is what she would have
Use the scissors, I heard on the comments. Use scissors, they said. Man, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, but really, stop telling me what to do.
You could try another hold. Or...
No.
I'll let you see that again.
Stop it. No.
This neck is a big deal right here. Watch this.
Let her lay her come off the leg.
It's okay.
Boom.
Try to dog whisper her.
Dog whisper.
Just do this.
Hey, no.
Do you see that? You see that?
I was gonna get the scissors. This is my test. I was going to scissor this rather than clip it. And this is what she would have done. She would have
What?
attacked the scissors.
Look.
It would have hurt her face, her eyeballs.
Look.
Waiting for you.
She's really mean now.
Yeah.
She's really mean now.
That's it.
That's it. So...
We quit right here. This is it.
Try
We
another
can't.
hold.
We're done, right?
She will attack you.
Don't look at me like that.
She will attack you. Just like that.
Listen. I'm so sorry. Listen though. Look at David. David, I thought you said she's blind. David. Okay, David. Is she blind or not? Mad as hell, Lisa. So if you guys ever see the comments, you know, in the live chat or down below, just say, look, don't tell her what to do. I've sat with her. We've sat together personally. I've sat and talked with Dee Dee. And let me tell you, if she'd have used scissors when you told her to use scissors, the dog probably would have got injured. So there's a reason why. There's a reason why Dee Dee's doing something the way she's doing it. And then this shows you right now. In my head, I was like, I think the same things you might think, but then I have reason to do what I'm doing. So in this position, I'm thinking, lose the clippers, right? Just like all them other dogs hate the clipper around their face. So I say, lose the clippers. Okay, well, how do I physically test it first? Aggressive face tool. You gonna test it with your finger? No, you don't test it with your finger. You want to get your hand up under there, under the chin, and hold her head? No, not this dog.
Just stop.
So we test it here. Watch.
Let her lay if she wants to lay.
It's okay. Okay.
I'm like, okay, how else can we do the face? She hates the clippers. She hates the clippers. What if I do this?
Let me see what happens whenever I just do this.
Hey, no.
No, I was gonna get the scissors. This is my test. I was gonna scissor this rather than clip it, and this is what she would have done. She would have attacked the scissors. It would have hurt her face, her eyeballs.
Look at this.
She's really mean.
That's
now.
not a warning bite. Oh, she just warning you. That was more than like 10 bites there too, man. That was not a warning bite. That would have hurt somebody.
No.
That's it.
That's it.
Watch.
So,
What?
You can try another hold.
Watch.
no.
She's looking at his arm, okay, like a shark. Literally, that's my next bite right here. Watch, right here. Watch.
She will attack you.
Don't look at me like
Right?
that.
She will.
For real. Okay, I'm breaking this down for you. Okay.
Attack you. Just FYI. Okay. Just stop.
Sammy Davis.
But I think just right there, the groom loop coming. She couldn't see the groom loop totally, but she knew that there was something there. That's why I know for a fact she's losing her sight. But that's why I believe she wasn't 100% blind. And you know how some folks, even humans, will have the blue eye, and that blue eye is blind, but the brown eye is not. It's really hard to tell which one is really affecting her. But I have a really good feeling that there's deafness and some blindness just by a lot of the things that happened in our interaction within this hour. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Senior Fly Girl, to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! And just in case I did not sing, I think I did. Just in case I didn't. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, MP, to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Your contributions help us keep us alive, and keep going and doing what we do and bringing this content to you. Thank you so much. If everyone just donated $1, Senior Fly Girl could have only donated $1, and we'd probably be at 20. Maybe we'd be right. If everyone did $1, we'd be at 96. I mean, share that responsibility together. I think that's what I would do when I'm on a live feed. So thank you so much, Senior Fly Girl and MP, for your donations. If you can donate to your favorite channel here, right here at My Favorite Groomer.
You're okay.
Trade places. Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. You ever do the shuffle? Stupid.
I'm here now.
Oh, see, she's looking over there.
Okay, no.
You see this? You see? Are you seeing these things?
No.
She doesn't react to this
It's not
stuff.
phasing her at all.
Yeah, it's not. I'm thinking that now too. I was like, a deep voice usually does, doesn't it? Not always with the yelling or the deep voice. You got to try all these different things. Nothing. So matted right here, man. I'm so matted under that armpit. I just finally said I need to grab it. Just grab it and hustle and get it off. Just grab it, hustle, and get it off.
You nick that skin really easy.
Yep, easy. Remember the chicken? Who saw the chicken? Right?
Use scissors? No, not if she's jumping like
No. No scissors. No, not here. Not today.
that. More dangerous. You could poke yourself with a scissor, go straight into the body.
Look at his gloves, man. They can't even hang. This is the thing. You want people to work in an environment like this, and still we can get contaminated and affected, and the quality of the materials that we have to get are this kind of quality. And so you wonder, what are you exposing yourself to? So I want you to know right now, whatever you're trying to do is still putting yourself at risk to anything that's out there, period. Look, that glove cannot even handle it. And we cannot even get the black gloves anymore. The black gloves are not even, you cannot buy them anymore. And the black gloves I'm wearing are a little bit better than those ones he's wearing. But the black gloves are also able to be sliced through. They're not, 100% like that, but they're a lot better than like the one he has on. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Me and you gaming to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Thank you for your donation. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh, Lucille, this is awesome. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Lucille M to my favorite groomer. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you guys so much. Keeps your channel alive and it helps us do what we do, bring this fun content to you, and sometimes educational for those people who are using it for that. You know how many people who are grooming their own dogs at home on behalf of the videos I've put out there for them to continue doing their own dogs, or start to do their own dogs, or during COVID-19 they must do their own dogs? It's fucking amazing.
Maybe she don't have any pads. That would be great.
I got my bravura to kind of go faster, just grab it.
Hey, you guys, this is Dee Croy with My Favorite Groomer. Thanks a lot for being here and watching this really radical, hard, it felt like 3 hours, but it was 1 hour, completely severely matted Pomeranian. Yeah, I know, double coat, not supposed to shave a pom. Oh well, guess what? Not my dog, not my choice. However, as a groomer, I would have said shave down all day long anyway. After that drastic groom, it felt like 3 hours, 2 people, and I could have used a third hand. Why I couldn't use a pet parent? She's sitting outside watching through this wonderful window I have. No hidden features here, baby. Straight up, be honest with the pet client, be real, tell them what happened, and tell them how to fix it in the future. The pet parent doesn't want to have their dog act like that. If they only knew what was happening, they would try to fix it, in my opinion. In most cases, not in all. But if you never tell the pet parent, they're never gonna know. Pet parent watched the whole time. Matter of fact, I found out during a break because I let her walk her pet because it looked like the pet was going to poop. And COVID-19 will live in the poop. So we don't want the dog to poop in the salon. But guess what? She did. She still pooped in the salon. I knew she had to poop. She walked her around for about 10 minutes and I thought, it's really hot out there. Let's bring her back in. She didn't poop yet. By the end of the groom, she had pooed on the table. A lot of stress, a lot of mats. She has not been to a professional groomer in over a year, she said. Why? The last groomer said, I can't help you. I can't help you. So then the pet parent is left to think, okay, what do I do? And if she doesn't know, this is what ends up happening. Over a year, the pet loves the pool out back, loves the water. Mom doesn't know, pet parent mom, doesn't know to brush every day, comb every day. She never even saw a YouTube video of mine. She looked up a groomer that can groom disabled dogs. So her dog is deaf, partially blind, and over 14 years old. What do? Do you go sedate that dog for grooming? No. In my opinion, let's get through this situation and never see it again, and she'll never run that same kind of mile here ever. She said to me, Dee Dee, well, how soon do I come back? Because I want you to be my groomer. And she says, if you will continue to take her, in tears. Ma'am, you are at home here. As long as I'm in business, I'm here to help you. This is what I do. I groom dogs like this. And then we fix it and get on a better path. Don't cry anymore. Don't feel ashamed. And don't let bullies on YouTube make you feel like you could have done better. But what I want you to know is I was frustrated. I was like brush, comb, brush, comb. But you know what? If you don't know, whose fault is it? The dog's fault? No, but it is my job not to do what other people have done. Other groomers had said to her, which is, I can't help you. She's too wild. I can't help you. She's aggressive. I can't help you. She's gonna bite me. So if you are looking for a groomer that can help you, that is me. I am not gonna say no. I am not gonna say no to help that dog. You might not like how it looks to get that dog cleaned up. I hope we never come back here. But I just met this dog, and I am going to clean that dog up at any cost. No nicks, no death. The cost of getting that groom was that dog had to take a few breaks. I was pushed to the edge of my patience, but still underwent everything to get the dog groomed without saying no, without sending her home for another 2-3 weeks, a year, and still not getting groomed and being in a worse position. In my opinion, those mats are extremely painful, and I don't think that if they were not painful, she wouldn't have acted like that. If it was nice and easy, she wouldn't be fighting. That's what I think. Capture the swollen paws so that Mom can see that. Like, I want to repeat, if you're not listening, then you're not going to pay attention to the full video. Mom actually can see through the window what's going on, and she can't be inside because of the pandemic. So she started crying because she didn't realize how bad it was. She didn't realize her dog was behaving this way either. And she's out there, she said, Dee Dee, I don't know that I wanted you to share that video. And I said, look, you didn't know, and we're going to fix it. And I said, don't cry, don't cry. I want to hug you, but don't cry, okay? 2 things that are key, brush and a comb. It's real simple. You brush, right? Then you check with the comb. Every day, every inch of the dog, every inch from the toes, you check with the comb all the way up through the whole body. She doesn't want me to do it. Guess what? We do a little bit every day until she really recognizes that I have to do this every day, okay? She needs to have that if she's gonna be in a pool every day. Or not. This dog is a brush every day kind of dog, okay? And we don't want her to have this pain again in her older years. I mean, come on. Okay, this is coming off. You ready for a bite? Those of you guys never thought you needed a squeaky, this is the time you need a squeaky. Some weird stuff. You're just glad you...
Right? Like I'm saying, you guys need that squeaky, don't you? All right, I gotta ask you guys a question in case I had it on mute. Did you guys hear me sing, you know, the donation song to you guys? Did I sing it? Because I thought I hope I didn't hit mute. Tear Bear, Lucille, did you hear me sing the donation song to you? Or did I have it on mute? Lucille, you gotta let me know. Me and You Gaming, did you hear me sing the donation song to you? Or was it on mute? I'm like, when did I hit mute? Okay. Thank you, MP. I was like, when did I hit mute? I hope I hit muted after mute. Okay, thank God. No, I was like, oh my gosh, it's mute. I was like, when did I hit mute? Gosh, man. Okay. Back to the video.
You have it.
Ooh,
Okay.
Boom. Did you see
I
that?
can't say that I can get this done.
Don't be a little worm. I'm gonna drop it.
He said, don't be a little worm. Watch
Those of
this.
you guys never thought you needed a squeaky, this is the time you need a squeaky. Some weird stuff. You're just glad you have it.
Wait for it.
Okay. I can't.
Isn't she 14? And isn't she a senior? And isn't she right now jumping up in the sky? Oh my gosh. This has been a very scary groom across the board. Have you groomed a dog like
Those
this?
of you guys never thought you needed a squeaky, this is the time you need a squeaky. Some weird stuff. You're just glad
Watch.
you have it. Okay. I can't say that I can get this done.
Don't be a little worm. I'm gonna drop it.
So,
Don't be a little
do we want to
worm.
do Sammy Davis hold with the cone head and bring it all down again?
Boom.
Okay.
Why do we do this hold? because we make the dog lay down in its most vulnerable, comfortable position, not on its side and all that, which I have done, and I'm not afraid to do, but just lay down and stay down. Like, teach your dog lay down, but also teach your dog stand up. How many of you have actually taught your dog to stand up? So when your dog is completely laid down, they understand what the words stand up mean. It's a physical thing they need to do. They need to stand up. Teach your dogs to stand up, teach your dogs to lay down, teach your dogs to sit down, teach your dogs to jump up into a truck bed, jump up onto the couch, jump up onto the bed, jump down from the bed, but know what those things mean. I'm not saying your dog should jump up and down on a high bed and break its knee. I'm not saying that, but to know how to tell you what they need to do to help the veterinarian, the groomer, and you. These are things your dog should know. Sit down, stand up, lay down, stand up, jump up. That will help you, especially if you have a big dog and you're in the age of 55, 65, 75, 85, and you have this Labrador Retriever that won't get up into the car. It's been a bad day for a lot of people who have to wait for a stretcher to get that dog to the veterinarian office because the dog doesn't want to help you help itself get up and get in and jump up to the car, right? I have helped a lot of senior citizens with that. I know, right? Here we go. The things David says crack me up. I know.
This is the time you need a squeaky. Some weird stuff. I'm just glad you have it.
We're almost done. Hang in there.
Okay. I can't say that I can get this done.
Don't be a little worm. I'm gonna drop you.
So, do we want to do Sammy Davis hold with the cone head and bring it all down again? Okay. Swift, real nice swift hold. She may poo. Aggressive face tool.
Hey, no.
No, we don't want you to do that.
Yeah. So, slamming her own head on the table over and over is very dangerous.
Don't fight it.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
Okay, do that.
Dogs don't know that it will hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know that they're going to hurt themselves.
I'm trying. It's mad at you.
I'm like, he's like, come on, Dee Dee. And I'm saying the same thing. Hurry up, Clipper.
Those stupid gloves, man. Those suck.
Look at those stupid gloves he's wearing.
How mad at this is. Ugh.
Woo!
Look how mad at that is, dude.
Look!
Scoop.
I'm getting mad right now.
Dang it. Those stupid gloves, man. Those suck. Look how mad at this is. Ugh.
Why?
Look how mad at that is, dude.
Never. Never.
What? What?
I'm like, what? Can't hear you, man.
Look up. Look up. Back. Watch your face, but back up.
I am.
Back up.
This is so hard, man. This is so
Watch your
hard.
face.
I'm yelling at
Get
David.
me. Okay, we're done. Come down. Put her down. Okay, hold on. Put her down with the pink leash. Go. Put her down. That was a tough groom. Without David and in COVID-19,
Breathe.
I have got to have a support system. The pet parent can't help anymore. She can't be in the salon with me. Not if I'm going to help her try to stay safe. Not while we're having our highest numbers today, July 4th, 2020.
July 4th.
Here in Texas, North Texas, by the way.
Right now, it's August 13th.
We're 1,000 cases per day at this point with COVID-19. I'm not willing to go any further out of my boundary. I don't want to be the middleman of giving you any COVID-19, and I can only pray that I still am not that middleman. However, without David, changing gloves, did he get scratched up? Did the gloves get stretched? It was definitely a difficult groom, but we got it done without injury. The pet parent crying in tears, watching her dog struggle because of the pain, because watching how bad the mats were. She's never seen her dog behave like that. However, she could not do any scissoring on the dog. The dog, she said, would not let her do it. Trying to scissor on the hiney. Do you think that we could have only scissored that dog? Impossible. Unless maybe if we dematted the dog for about an hour, then we could have probably hand scissored, but I don't think it would have been safe. I still think dematting would have been very, very painful, and she would have fought the whole time, and then I would still have had to go back through and scissor it all out. That's normally kind of what you do with a Pomeranian. You don't normally shave. But over the phone, deep conversation with the pet parent, I said, what would you like? What kind of cut did you want? Well, she's matted, she's, blind, she's gonna be difficult. We have to shave her down. Have you ever shaved a Pomeranian? She said, yes. Have you ever shaved your Pomeranian? She said, yes. She goes, we normally get the lion cut. I said, okay, as long as you know, on a Pomeranian especially, when you shave, sometimes it shocks the hair. It doesn't grow back the same. She goes, I know it. And I reminded her again at the door today, as long as we're on the same page, unknowing that on the table, the dog was gonna be that severely matted. So we're on the same page. Thank you, pet parent, for letting me record and putting this out there. And hopefully those of you guys who have a dog that loves the pool, loves the water, that does need a brushing every day, you get the right tools. Pet parent, this is the large bristle brush. This is what I would use. I also have a comb here somewhere. It's not here.
David's now running to go
It's in
get
the wash.
it.
So an aluminum comb on my
going to get it
website,
right
which I
now.
want to show you, but
Don't
I
worry,
don't
I'm
have
going to
it.
show
It's
it
in
to
the
you.
wash. So a brush and a comb.
Thank you,
Worst
David.
case scenario, demat breaker. Might be a different color, might look a little differently.
Who has a
On my
demat breaker?
website. And one more tool that's really handy is a rake. A dematter or rake, it looks like this. This is an expensive one. You can get the same thing done with ones on my website. Just get the rake, okay? Here's the aluminum comb I use. It's quite old. The colors now have changed a little bit, but an aluminum comb. Get your comb and your brush and have them work together. That's all you really need, because the hair cutting can be done by a professional, especially if there's no mats in the hair. If you've kept the dog with no mats, the job for a groomer is a lot easier. Thanks a lot for watching. I know it was hard. We did a 10 all over. I did a 10 reverse in some places. I did a 7 reverse in some places. I used my Andis 5-speed. You can definitely get the AGC 2-speed. It will do just the same amount of work for you. That's what the clipper I have right now online due to COVID-19. A lot of things are sold out. Shop where you're learning. Come shop with me. If you're learning from me, taking tips from me, teaching off of my videos, learning, support where you're learning. Shop at myfavoritegroomer.com. Your clippers, your toenail clippers, your ear shear. I didn't use that on her, but I didn't want to use any shears on her. Why? Look at this shear. If she jumped into it, is it not going to go straight into her body? Yeah, clippers only. I used my Bravura. Didn't really work all the way, but it helped. Bravura clipper, Andis 5-speed, 10 blade, 10 blade, 10 blade, 7 blade.
That's how many 10 blades I
Nail
use.
clippers, brush, comb. She said one of the brushes she has is a Furminator. I was like, oh my gosh, are you using a Furminator on matted coat? No. Right now we could go over the hair where it's at to pull out some dead hairs with the Furminator, but not matted. No, not matted. I told her, let me resell that for you.
And I did. Who bought it? Are you here?
Whew,
Someone
don't
bought
forget
it.
your shampoos, your ear cleaner, your
And I gave her a
conditioners, your
different
leave-in
brush in
conditioners,
trade.
all these other little things that we do use.
That's what you do.
Bags of cotton
You know what I'm
balls,
saying?
bags of cotton swabs, whatever you need, I have for you on my website. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you later.
You guys want to watch the end? Here, watch this.
Man, that was a tough groom. That was a tough groom, wasn't it? It felt like I groomed that dog for 3 hours, but I didn't.
so wore
I groomed
out.
that dog for 1 hour. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Woo! Woo! All right, did you guys have fun with that? How many guys, honestly, did you have fun doing a recap? Some of y'all just watched that for the first time. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. We did a recap. We did a hash through. We watched both videos, number 1 and number 2. We talked about it. We talked about things that happened. We talked about the conversations. We had some emotion going in there. At the end of the day, what did you learn? What did you take from this? Thank you all for believing in me. Thank you, fans, for supporting me. Always having my back out there. Telling people things that you see that they don't see. Just being supportive, supporting the channel, watching, donating, ordering. Everything you do helps me stay here just for you and provide you with this YouTube channel. So thank you so much. And what I do is I love helping other people. So just know that you supporting me allows me to help many more other people. It's pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. And Alan, don't forget, go watch part 1 if you haven't watched part 1. And go watch part 2 without all of me talking. I love you guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. And you guys want to see more? Do you guys want to do more of these? Because, I mean, there's some old videos I know you have not watched. If you want to do more of these, I need to know. And if you want to be on PJ Prayer Time, I need you to email me so I know to tell you where to go for that. So make sure you email me. If you want to be on PJ Prayer Time, go email me. Say, Dee, I need to be on PJ Prayer Time. We're taking it somewhere else. DEDE_GROOMS@yahoo.com. So thanks so much for your support. We'll see you soon. And make sure you put thumbs up and hit share. All right, you guys have a great night. I love this type of presentation. Me too. I like it too. It's fun. For me, it's fun. I think it's kind of annoying for some people because they're like, they can't listen to me, but also watch the video and go back and forth. But if those of you guys like it and we do more, I think it'd be fun. I like it because you get to see me like the real, what's going on in my head, you know, because during the groom, it's intense. My mind is all about that. Here, we can watch it all happening like, holy shit, y'all have no idea. You know what I mean? All right. Those of you guys who donated, contributed, members, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being members, you guys. All right. You guys have a great night. I had a blast. Woo! Your life matters to me, okay? Don't you go nowhere. We'll see you soon. Good night.